Hey, welcome back to BIOMUTANT. It's like 11 o'clock in the evening right now, and my hard drive is slowly filling up with recordings, but I just wanted to play some more BIOMUTANT. I loaded an autosave from before I accidentally leveled up and went and got all the loot from Bricktown. But before we move on, I think there's actually something else we could do, which is we could head back to the old village. Not all of the loot in Bricktown was the same, but I did still get a katana blade, so I'm happy about my decision. Also, this place seems to be largely empty. Yeah, I'm not seeing any loot chests or anything. You think there would. You think there'd be some, like, hidden loot here, like Breath of the Wild, but nope. Seems to be all looted out. That's a shame. That would have been really cool, I guess. It's cool to work. Like finding that the sword we made would have been cool.
Breathe in that day shine.
Yeah, nothing here. Alright. Well, before we move forward, I say we head back and go buy and sell some things, get a second weapon and all that. You got anything new to say?
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Just let me in. Is that more loot? Wow, how did I miss that? Sure, let's sell some stuff to the closing. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure we can craft. And then we'll... Oh, there's more loot. Did this place restock? Or did they just not go in this room? Might have just missed it.
Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything you need here.
We shall see. So 1880 for the best handle for the katana. Plunger, really? I'm just gonna sell everything that's above my level, because I'll get stuff that's at my level when I'm there, right?
A tool for the accomplished cutter. A fine choice.
Okay, so now that's equipped. Right, we need to unlock the dual-wielding Wung-Fu. Which means we need to level up. Oh boy. Okay. I went with strength last time. I think I'm gonna keep going
jacked.
Strength for now. 50 strength seems fine to me. Dual wield melee, twin silver grip. There we go. So now we can do dual wielding, which means we need another weapon. I'll get on that. Alright, so now we have a legitimate katana and a makeshift wakizashi. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this. Probably want to use it against actual enemies though. Do we want to do anything about our outfits or gear? I think we're good. Might want to level up some more. I have 0 dark points. Wow, so much for neutrality. Could have sworn I was doing a decent job of that. I didn't really spend any of my skill points because there's just not a lot to spend this early in the game. You need a higher level for a lot of stuff. I'm excited to see what my melee damage is now that we've got 2 good melee weapons. Hopefully it's good. I preferably would want like an equal smattering of melee and psi damage, right?
You found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
Cool. Combat. That's a big boy. Let's see how much your sword's doing. go for this guy. No. Okay, we're going for... Interesting. You really got a target. Ow. No, not the grab.
What a blow!
Keeping an eye out for any ways to counter.
You might want to fall back.
Okay, heal.
Whoosh!
Oh. Should maybe have thought about buying some armor and armor add-ons. Too late now. Let's deal with the ads first. Specifically this guy. Even though I can't seem to target him. Come on, I want this guy. Right, let's try shooting missiles at him first. Yep.
Slash him down.
Okay, that's one. Let's go for that nerd. Because if we keep pressure on him with melee, he can't shoot anybody. Let my buddies deal with the big guy. So, my melee's doing about 160 apiece, and my magic's doing about 260, so I'd still have a ways to go. Oh, looked like he was going to do the fire attack.
Good hit.
Now he is. Oh, no? I can't tell if I'm stun locking him or if he's just got weird animations that look like he's going to do a fire breath attack. Alright. There we go. Hi. Anybody I can talk to? Nice shield. Wish I could have one. Ooh.
That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
So, someone picked up all the trash, and now we're gonna knock it down.
Solid wood scrap there.
We are just a terrible person. Just all around awful. So here's actual tracks, although I will note I saw like muddy footprints. Like I was thinking train tracks when the cricket said tracks. There are muddy footprints.
Tribe outpost.
Muddy footprints in Bricktown that we'll probably want to follow at some point. Here's a thought. Do we have to do this part of the quest? Oh, game. Okay. Hey, more loot. You're telling me I can't get this thing? Yeah, okay. Instead of like doing Myriad
some wood scrap. Always happy to find that.
stuff, why don't we go join another group like straight away instead of doing their dirty work first? Because I don't like these guys, Myriad. They sound just as bad, but they like... It's the difference between, like, a bad cult and a good cult, right? Like, the bad cult's, oh, we want to destroy the world, and we want everyone to work for us. And then the good cult's like, we want to save the world, and we want everyone to work for us.
There are places up ahead far worse than this.
Why don't we find, like, a nice faction that doesn't intend on enslaving the world to their whims, right? That's gotta be a thing. Man, that moon just goes. Some very concerned questions about the axial tilt of the world. Can we get on this? You can't tell me we can't.
Hang on.
Oh, yes, we can. Hey! Whee! Okay, another weird... Yeah? What is it? Okay, so... money. Got it. Anyone else remember the Land Before Time? Which is kind of a stupid question. I mean, of course people remember the Land Before Time, but remember, like... Oh, don't fall! Oh. We fell. Like the, I've never seen more delicious leaves than in the Land Before Time. Tree stars, they call them. There's another point of interest. We are well on the off the beaten path. Combat? Oh god. What are those? Oh, they're terrifying. No. Don't like you at all. What's that one digital artist who made like Long Horse and all those really creepy photos? This is what this looks like. I'm not a fan. Get out of here. Like, I went for a walk earlier just before it got dark. And, I don't know, like, I heard some weird noises, and this is probably the sort of thing I was expecting to see, like, running out of the shadows. I don't like the noises. People talk about the sound design, and I think the main criticisms are just, weapons, like, not feeling impactful, and then the narration, because like these guys sound great. They sound awful. Like not awful as in like a bad technical way, awful as in I don't ever want to meet these. You're running from me.
Irradiated.
Nice. Oh. Sweetmeat. Is sweetmeat the one where it's not meat, it's just fruit?
Nighttime is ending.
Or is it the one where it's like brain meat? I can never remember. What is this? Oh. Okay. Sure. Just some ruins. I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright, I put dynamic resolution on, so hopefully we'll get steadier frame rates. This game is pretty for what it is. More gun parts to scrap. That's good. Where are we on the map? We're decently close to this outpost. There's another fry sparker over there, apparently. Why don't we head back to Bricktown, follow those tracks, and get that notice board? Like, actually make progress in at least one of these quests. Yeah, you can barely see them. You see that? Where did they go? They stop here? I'm so confused. Grasshopper, what do you want me to do? What's that? Oh, that's just the notice board. I don't know what he wants. Let's go do this. That's up a sheer cliff. It's over here. Did we explore this part? I don't think we did. Oh, a graveyard. Lovely. That's a skeleton. I was not expecting a skeleton in this game.
Sharp steel.
We are kicking the skeleton at Kingdom Come.
Don't let the day pass you by.
Well, he's dead. I mean, he was dead before, but now he's super dead. Uh-oh. Now what? Another skeleton? So, being stunned isn't really great for the enemy you're trying to take down, because being hit by melee cancels it. But it's probably good for dealing with crowd control. Backpack. Okay. I have a backpack now. That's neat. We're starting to look like your normal apocalypse survivor. What's this water for? I mean, it's water. It doesn't have to do anything. It can just be there.
That's a good find.
Just the one plank, huh? From all that. What is this place?
It's the chug yard.
Oh, the chug yard, of course. How silly of me. This is the chug yard. Okay. Are there ladders? No. Doesn't look like it.
This box once tailed a chugger. Now it's just off track.
How high level do you think these guys are? Oh, not very.
Slice and dice.
Oh, we got a gun guy. Where is he? Spam the gun guy. Yeah, get out of here, gun guy. Ow. Okay, you know what? You can get out of here, gun guy. This is a no guns playthrough. Didn't you hear the memo? I did see some concerning things in the UI earlier about how a lot of the special attacks are like alternating between melee and...
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Finish 'em. X-ray. Chop chop. Bagged another.
Nice combo.
You're not dead yet.
Whatever is going on over there. Start spamming.
Dead on.
Alright, time to start healing.
You don't have the key energy for that.
Come on, guy. Okay. I really should stop, like, letting my mana completely drain, because that makes it go back a lot slower.
First. Cutting edge.
Alright, well, he's dead. Is that everyone except for this guy and the big guy? That's not bad.
Flash the slash.
Where did he go? Hey, I forgot.
Bomber Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance.
He's busy banging me, which is not a quote you should take out of context.
Chop it up. You're half dead.
These little healing items do not do a lot. I guess it's a good thing I have so many of them. There's some more. Anyone over here drop anything? Doesn't look like it. Can I do anything with that? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, now we're over here in the chug yard.
Let's see.
Well, that was easy
As
enough.
long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it.
Okay, so this guy's doing something nefarious with this thing. Alright, he's down. Didn't really drop anything useful. How do I defuse?
Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth.
Yep.
Wow,
Diffused it.
you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames.
This is a big area. What are you? Oh, right. That's the thing. That's why I wasn't really worried about my appearance. I could totally understand why people who don't, like, keep up with a game's development and release cycle, like, just buying this on a whim and being really confused with it all, because the game doesn't do a lot to explain some of its things. Ooh, not a fan of that. That's not great. But I've seen AAA games do that, so I'm not too concerned.
It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past.
Where are we going? Okay.
The spent nuclear fuel that toxinol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. The oil claimed this land a long time ago.
Hello.
I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard.
I mean, it was.
Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart.
Well, that's good.
But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal.
I remember you too, Gizmo.
He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't think of the past, for it's gone. He understands history made Loop-a-Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future.
That's ominous.
You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you.
I mean, I do want revenge.
Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Not sure I care for you.
That is how you shine light at the dark.
Seriously, don't doubt the dark.
I'm so proud of you for doing the right thing.
Can't believe you let that loser sway you.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction?
I did the best I could.
Supposes that's all any of us can do. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking.
They're mostly stable.
Thinks that's more than most are. It's hard to keep to a path like that. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff.
Okay, first of all, what's the dead zone?
It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination.
Great. So, I guess we're building a mech now. You got anything else to say?
He shouldn't need to remind you that he needs scrap to finish the Mekton, and it's your job to get him some.
It's a little demanding. Oh.
Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors.
Alright, another puzzle down.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Okay, so this is what, out?
The day is getting on.
Out, really? Wow. Okay. Can I come back in through here? No. I wanted to explore this place some more. Oh, there's the notice board.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air.
And people rode on those?
The rails used to be filled with chugs packed tight with two-leggeds, like guppos in a tin. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
The right track for what? What are we on the right track for? Oh. On the right track to loot. I guess we're going out here. Okay. It's not great.
There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives.
So we just need to run. Yeah, no. This is not gonna work. Ah. So what was that about an oxygen suit? Locate and use the ping dish to find out where the oxygen suit can be found. Okay. Great. So the ping dish is on the other side of the world. No, that's sludge. Get out of there. I can't really do a lot here, which is fine. That's fine. We really need to find another tribe, I think. Are they marked on the map? Not really. The Netra tribe values liberty and strive to protect freedom. They want to separate the tribes, defeat the World Eaters, and save the Tree of Life. Okay. Where are the Netras? That sounds like the guys we want to be. Yeah, it's not marked at all. Fun. I guess we'll just head. Okay, well, hold on. Let's think about this logically. There are no tribes in the dead zone because it's dead. And the Jagni are here, and the Myriad are here, so it shouldn't be too hard to find these other tribes, because we'll run into their zones eventually. Like, it's not just one territory, right? They have like 3 or 4 each. Oh, game.
For some, the night brings terror.
Man, I turned on like that scaling, and I don't think it's helping. I think it's just making things worse. Alright, we are now at a static 50 scale, which is not... Oh, I hear combat. It's another one of those big guys. Okay. Yeah, scaling the game down...
You don't have it in you right now.
Like...
Bolted!
Scaling the game down to like 50% is slightly noticeable, but not too much, and it's certainly running a lot better. Any loot from all this? Not really.
You're drenched to your skin.
This game is just giving me all sorts of performance issues. Like, it's fine, and then it's not. And I don't know if it's my computer or the game. Because my computer is pretty old. Like, I built it, like, close to almost a decade ago now. Like, 2014 or so. Oh, is this another one of those? Yeah, might as well. Not spending side points either, because again, you need like specific things to get really good stuff. So where does this go?
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place.
Oh. Okay, I guess we're in a park now. These are, this is a very animal-sized park, which I was not expecting. I guess it's children's size, right?
Are you scared yet? It's getting dark.
You don't gotta say it like that, Dave. Can't tell if it's just loading or if it's... I don't know. I'll stop talking about it. I'm sure it's getting annoying.
Middle light. Article.
No. Canceling out of an animation into a parry, which would be really handy. Sometimes you're just in the middle of an attack when
That's
you need to
going
parry.
to leave a mark. Blitz.
And they're dead. Have you guys drop anything good? No. Who are you? I think I have an idea. But just a sec. Oh, we are leveling up now. Did not mean to do that.
Pump
Yeah.
you up.
Let's go with more strength for now.
Getting swole.
So we have one dark point.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
What is I already feel good? Like, I know it's the bad option, but it doesn't feel like a bad option. And I kind of don't even want to press it, even though, you know, we're supposed to be doing a neutral run, because this is just like an innocent person. I mean, let's see what it does.
Is surprised you chose not to help. Feeling good is not the same thing as doing good.
Okay, well...
See? On my side. Go, dark, go.
No.
Only the dark speaks in absolutes. Well, not only.
Oh, get snuffed, light.
Let the light shine!
Light eventually burns out. Just saying.
So that was one dark point. I did rescue that man and punch him, so... Yeah, I suppose that's neutral, in a sense. I would have rather just, like, opened the thing and then left him alone. I don't know what helping him would have done, because last time we helped someone, they didn't even, like, take any of our medicine.
That's a Myriad tribe outpost.
Okay. I wonder if we can
Right in the
get
face.
hit by, like, friendly fire, as in the fire from the big guy. That would be bad. Okay, one down.
Microwave.
Who's left?
The deep cut.
Yeah, combat's not exactly complicated in this game, although I am cutting out half of it, so that might have something to do with it. Hello.
Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend as bright as you.
Okay.
Says you should take it easy. Thinks Myriad and Lotus would make a tough matchup these days.
Okay, you want to tell me where Lotus is?
Says talking to you was interesting.
What is this? Can I talk to you? No?
Sparkles about how brilliant it is to have someone like you that shares both genetics and karma in the Myriad spectrum. Says you'll see each other later.
Huh. These are all just random civilians.
Says you're okay by them.
Great. Is this a different... Yeah, this is a different outpost. Okay. That checks out. No wonder I didn't see it earlier. Looks a little samey. I'm going to chalk that up to asset reuse, the budget and all that. Ooh, more pants. Okay.
Climatey climb.
What is... That's... This is... Okay, so this is a little nitpicky, but maybe don't have your ladder start in the air. I hope they fix that at some point.
The Vespidat outpost, longtime home of the Myriad tribe.
Can we come in? Can I turn that notification off? Oh. Apparently there's a trail in the chug yard now. That's what it was. Oh. That's a hot air balloon.
Let's see.
We have discovered a hot air balloon.
There's news of a Ronin joining the tribe. That must be you.
That's right. That was a terrible Meowth impression. Okay, more psi points that I'm not using. You need to get enough aura to get any cool psi powers.
Claims no one loves critters more than Noko. When you meet her, just ask.
Okay.
Says you'll meet again.
Like, how will I know Noko when I see them? Okay, you're not, you're just a person. You're not a vendor. You're
Wants
also
to know
obscured.
what good you think you can really do in a world this messed up.
Not a lot, but I'm trying.
Seems surprised you have to go.
Yeah, these are just random vendors and people. Okay, that's fine. What are you selling? Clothes?
Claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare they need to be seen to be believed.
Living thing broker. Okay, buying and selling. What do you got?
Sees you're eager to make a deal, but...
Yeah, whatever. Miscellaneous. Old Amber Note Certificate. Is this an old Amber Note? Yeah, okay. Interesting. This is the clothing vendor, okay. Probably need armor. Why is your voice so
all
high-pitched?
things end, but you can hang on a bit longer if we try. Says talking to you was interesting.
Uh-huh. Weird. Okay, so all these different...
Yawns about how early it is, especially for a sleepyhead.
That's cool.
Seems surprised you have to go.
Like, the dialogue's repetitive and stuff, but it does, like, interact with, like, the time of day and stuff. That's neat. Ooh, an axe part? I might be able to ask a question.
Wishes you'd been better as a kid, but is glad you finally figured it out.
This is the second time that not only have the subtitles not been correct, but it's also been, like, replacing
Says talking to you was interesting.
the weird faked dialogue with real words. Like, first it was people for, what is it, two-legged? Is that what we are? Kind of ableist, don't you think? What if you don't have two-legged? What if you're just a one-legged?
Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Will be.
So yeah, this outpost is different than the main tribe building, but that might just be how all outposts look. I've heard there's some repetition in, like, the level design, which is to be expected. I mean,
You can spy the edge of a new day.
yep, right there, the delineation between light and dark. That's the day. Oh. Oh.
Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now.
Why would you even mention it?
Says your piece of junk would be worth more polished up and shiny.
I'm out of here.
Says talking to you was interesting.
Do you have a weird messed up hand too? It looks like it. It's not as bright blue as ours. For anyone wondering why I went with blue, I'm good with both cold and heat. I don't know how my personal biohazard or radioactivity levels are, but I mainly went with blue because blue's my favorite color. Winter's my favorite season. I was born in the winter. I'll die in the winter.
Says the tree of life reflects the state of our world.
Alive? Yeah, so far.
Says you'll meet again.
Okay. Cool hat.
Not surprised that Pichu, who live in darkness, are weaker than the Myriad light.
Okay, so does that mean the Pichu are evil, or that they, like, literally live underground?
Says you should take it easy.
Oh, more loot. That's a face item. I don't have a face item. Oh, wait, it needs level 8. Dang it. I was real excited for a second. Should maybe, like, check the vendor here, see if it has anything viable. But, I mean, we should honestly go, like, scoop around all of
The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen.
Listen, I'm not trying to listen right now, I'm trying to talk. Like, apparently these outposts that are friendly are definitely worth going to because there's loot and also, like, unique items. I mean, I don't know if it's unique. You might be able to get an amber note in other places, but it's definitely interesting and worth, like, checking out in other places. Also, this place is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Like, is it bigger than the other one? Am I crazy? Two-handed slash. Don't want that. Because I don't want to do two-handed. I mean, maybe, like, light two-handed is more of a, like, Jedi thing, but I don't know. Doing dual is, like, all the best Jedi dual wield. Like, you've got Ahsoka, you've got Revan, you've got Starkiller. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay. It's a little high level, but we could look like the PUBG guy if we wore that.
Happy you're here to help. Too many herders out there these days.
Well, I'm a herder. I just hurt the bad guys.
Says you should take it easy.
Will do. So he's got what? Is that a 7? What do you got? He's hiding him. This place is massive. Which I don't mind. A rifle part, okay.
Thinks it's a good day and is happy you're a part of it.
Thanks.
Wouldn't be surprised if you met again.
What do you got?
Thinks if you need a note, you should find Noko. She keeps them all safe.
I think
We'll be around when you return.
Noko is one of Out of Jade's 4 friends hanging out somewhere in the world, and we need a note for the quest, but probably not that note, right? Like, we need, like, a special note or something. That said, let's sort through our inventory and then call it quits for now.
It's so active out here with the light.
Oh, right. I forgot this was here. Upgrade bench, okay. Right. So there's just a balloon. Okay. Cool. So I can upgrade the quality for a lot of things. And that does a lot of stuff. So that makes sense. Okay, well. Yeah, this one's a lot cheaper because we don't have a legendary item equipped to it. What's this? Oh, that's for armor. Makes sense. It's a lot cheaper. Let's see if there's any weapon stuff we want. You supposed to be in the ground? Like, you clearly have something important to say, but I can't talk to you if you're gonna be stuck in the ground like that. Alright, let's see if fast traveling fixes that guy. No. Okay. Okay, so saving and loading seem to fix him. Although now he's another person.
Wonders how something as eternal as the Tree of Life could ever die. Claims to have seen a working eye box somewhere around here.
Where?
Says if you keep your eyes and ears open, you might find it. You gotta mess with the dials to get the eye box kicking again. Wonders what shows you'll watch.
Okay. It's 4,000 meters away? What? Don't know what that's about. Okay, so...
I'd like to know my fight on a fight.
Gonna call it here, folks.